Come back and reposition. When you release, the defender should be in a help position. Return with the same V-cut moves that you learned when cutting across the lane. If he arm bars you, push it down and swim over. If he chests you, roll into a reverse pivot.
No one individual defender should be able to stop you from catching the ball. You should be able to have counter moves without the ball to get the ball.
When watching the pros on TV, many times the post player simply catches and dunks, and most spectators think, nice dunk, but he didn't do anything special. Sometimes that's the case, but usually it's not. A lot of good basketball went on before the pass was made. In other words, the post player's moves were made before he got the ball. Now, there are 4 reasons for developing this type of post game. Your defender is bigger and stronger than you. Hey, if you're bigger, stronger, better skilled than the guy guarding you, then anything works. But what if it's the other way around? Maybe you just don't have great moves with the ball. Some players seem best suited to simply catch and score. The opposing team has quick help. Perhaps they've adjusted their help defense in such a way that you're stifled from making a move after you get the ball. Or perhaps you're going against someone who plays you tough after you get the ball. But for whatever reason, he doesn't play you tough while the ball is moved around the perimeter. Whatever the case may be, you must do all of your work to score before you receive the ball. Your moves to get open are your moves to score. When you catch, you'll be in the lane. When you're in the lane, use these 4 principles to score. Don't dribble, just go up. Shoot closer to the goal than where you receive the ball. If you're going to draw contact when you shoot, the line of your shoulders and his shoulders should form the letter T. The width of your shoulders creates protection from getting your shot blocked. If there's going to be contact, go up with 2 hands. Your arm closest to the defender should absorb the blow, leaving your other hand to score. Done properly, your arms will form a V. By the way, you've just learned the basics of the baby hook. In transition, post players have to run almost the entire length of the floor, from rim to rim. If you really sprint the floor and win that 90-foot race, you'll be able to catch and score in the post before your opponent gets back on D. The secret is, as soon as you see your team secure the ball, explode through your first 3 steps. Your offensive move is these first 3 steps that gain you the advantage and allow you to score. If your opponent is someone that you can move, use the pressure principle to create space. From whichever side the defender is giving you pressure, move him in that direction. Your passer should then lead you into the space you created, away from your defender. As the pass is thrown, release, go after the pass in the open space, catch and score. If you're guarded low, take them lower. If you're guarded high, take them higher. If you're defended dead behind, then move them under the goal. If you're fronted, move them away from the goal. Create space to get the lob. If you put one arm in the middle of his back and one arm up, you're going to get called for pushing off. Instead, put both arms up as a signal for the passer to throw the ball. Put your elbow over his shoulder and lock him down. Hold the seal with your hips. Release when the ball is between your arms. Catch in a hop. Keep the ball high and score. If your defender is bigger, heavier, and stronger than you, and you can't move him, then you have to set a trap. Move the ball and just hold your ground for a split second. With the ball up top, battle for the duck in. While he's working on stopping your position, direct the ball to the wing. The attempted duck in was a trap. When the ball is moved to the wing, reverse pivot, hold your seal in position, catch and score. With the ball on the wing, battle for the mid-post position. Direct the ball up top and hold him out of the lane for a split second. Some players don't want to take their eyes off the ball when it's thrown from the wing to up top. I can appreciate that, but you'll have to step through your defender. You'll have to use your hands, step away to create some space, then step through, using your opposite arm to swim through or swim over, then regain your stance. You run the risk of getting tangled up and getting a foul called on you. Instead, a simple reverse pivot uses one step and no hands. If your back is to the baseline, your move to seal is even simpler, as Jermaine demonstrates. If he denies on the baseline side, it's even easier. Direct the ball up top where you can seal him outside the lane and receive the ball straight down the gut. With the ball above the wing and a teammate in the corner, direct the ball to the corner and hold your seal for an easy score. Even players who have great moves with the ball should still work to position this way. Think and position ahead of time and score before you get the ball. When you're overplayed on one side, your teammate should feed you on the other side away from the defense. If you drop step a foot into the lane while the ball is in the air, you're going to gain a half-step advantage on your defender. With 1 foot already in the lane, there's no need to dribble. All you have to do is score. Gaining this advantage is what Chapter 6 is all about. First, if the defender has both an arm and a foot in the passing lane, he might be able to lunge and deflect the pass. You're not open. You must win one of these two battles. And second, if you feel pressure from the defender on either shoulder, you don't want the ball thrown directly at your chest. So signal to the passer with the opposite hand that you want him to lead you away from the defender and towards the goal. Whether you drop step to the middle or to the baseline, take as long a step as possible. Since you're allowed one step, you might as well create as much space away from your defender as you can while getting as close to the goal as possible. Now, your heel should hit the ground first. Pivot slightly on your heel in order to point your toe in that direction. This allows you to step up and square to your target. If you don't point your foot to the target, you'll never get your hips around. Put your blade in the crook of his elbow. Keep a bend in your target arm. If the pass is a little wide, you can extend and get it. If you start with your arm extended and the pass is wide, you'll miss it or have to give up your position to catch it. Don't go after the ball with two hands. As soon as you release the arm bar, your defender will slip over top and deflect the pass.
You're releasing on the flight. As soon as the ball is thrown, you catch it and you're gone. Don't release, because when you release early, right, he's still able to keep coming and maybe even tip the ball.
Hold the arm bar until the ball touches the target hand. Then trap it with both hands. If the pass is way outside your reach, then you have no choice but to let go with the arm bar and go after the pass. It's okay that you gave up the seal because the defender can't deflect this pass anyway. Ideally, catch in the power shot position and shoot off 2 feet. But if your drop step doesn't get you close enough to the goal, increase the length of your second step. You'll still jump off 2, and the long second step will get you a layup or a dunk. But be careful, because you lose the protection of your tee and open yourself to a shot blocker from the weak side. As soon as you drop step and catch the pass, explode to the goal in order to outquick your man. Use the glass or dunk it. If the defense stays between you and the goal, don't make a full pivot and square your body to the goal. That opens you up and lets him in to block your shot. Instead, only make a half pivot. Keep your shoulders at a T with the defender and shoot the baby hook. If the defense recovers to block the shot, use your up and under. Let's break it down. Shot fake above your head, but keep your knees bent.